Onto a disturbing trend that different groups of Americans view from very different standpoints. I'm talking about police brutality in the United States. Officers here are heavily armed and in many cases trained to be bullies. They're often given paid administrative leave during cases in which they have used violence against helpless, unarmed people, almost always using self-defense as an excuse. And what about this recent event in Monterey, California? SWAT police there used, quote, non-lethal force, burning a house and the man inside to the ground. Turns out he was the wrong man, and they, the police, were at the wrong house. From Panama City, Florida, a former official of the Reagan administration, Paul Craig Roberts, joins us. Paul, police say they are the ones being targeted. Just last month, within a 24-hour period, we did see 11 police officers in this country get shot. Certainly in some cases they are targeted, but to what extent should police be allowed to protect themselves in some of these ways that we've seen?
Well, I think they are allowed to protect themselves, but most of the instances they're not protecting themselves. They're using gratuitous violence. Look, I just now Googled YouTube police brutality, and guess what came up? 497,000 cases on YouTube of videos that people have taken. Well, that's 500,000. I mean, that's 3,000 less than 500,000. So, and these are all very violent, gratuitous. They're using tasers against mothers with children, against old people in wheelchairs. They're body slamming 92-year-old great-grandmothers. It's an endless array of just gratuitous violence. If you think about that number, 497,000, now some of these may be, some of these videos may be on YouTube more than once. You know, more than one person may have put them. So it's hard to know, but I believe that number is as large and possibly larger than criminal assaults on the public in the United States.
What about this incident, though, in California, burning a house down, killing the man inside? It was the wrong house. What's actually behind this culture?
What's behind it is several things. One, people who are attracted to police forces are bullies. Now, I don't mean that all of them are bullies, but it does attract bullies, and it attracts sociopaths. So the personality that goes into that line of work is a dangerous personality in many cases. And now, another thing that's happened is the police have been militarized by the federal government. They're now issued with military-type weapons, and they've been trained to view the public as an enemy. They see the public not as something they protect, but as an enemy that needs to be suppressed and dealt with. And so they're very quick to use violence. They're very quick to take offense if you don't instantly kowtow to them and act like a very servile person. And even if you do, you can be seriously injured, even shot. There's so many cases of them going to the wrong houses, especially SWAT teams.